Oh, I can repurpose the Tiffany Trump wig. I was just thinking, right, John? Because her hair was quite large. Okay, hi, John. Hi.
Remember when we were young and we thought Tiffany was going to be the one who wasn't embarrassing?
Yeah.
God, our hearts were young and gay. Wow.
John,
Hi.
I don't. Okay, I don't.
Yeah.
You.
What a week.
His tweet about when we hit the highest number ever of coronavirus cases, he tweeted, Fox daytime ratings completely collapsed. Weekend daytime cable ratings, what he's concerned about. Even worse,
Right.
Very sad to watch this happen. So not the millions of people dying, but the Trump punks.
Yeah.
Very sad to watch this happen. But they forgot what made them successful, what got them there. They forgot the golden goose. Is that him? He's referring to himself. And you said, I can't wait for the golden goose to buy OAN and begin a years-long ratings war with Fox to punish Rupert, while the adults who have empathy and can spell are trying to repair the country. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. You have a kid, John. Can't you? Isn't it like a laser pointer? You have kids and cats. Just go do that. Go ruin Fox News. Go.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like they say, how are we going to get him out of the White House? Guys, it's not going to be hard to get Donald Trump out of the three strippers and a guy with a net. All right, it's not hard.
And a hamburger.
Get him out of there. He's got to golf sometime. But this guy said that COVID-19 would disappear after the election. It's not 10 days later. COVID-19 is still here, and Trump hasn't been seen in 7 days. So it's like this is the toughest part of this is trying to understand the Republicans. Who's trying to enable a traitor and who's trying to placate a toddler? Yeah. Those are the two camps Republicans are in.
Well, and you said
sedition from bad parenting.
You said I did not have Karl Rove being right about something on my WTF 2020 bingo card. A lot of things we just didn't see coming. We did not see them coming.
You know what I didn't see coming? After 4 years of Donald Trump living there, Washington, D.C. decided to legalize psychedelics. Did not see that coming. Makes perfect sense now.
Yeah, you pointed out the same thing we did. Ivanka is celebrating that our elections are legitimate, #MAGA, because apparently when the AP calls Alaska, that's completely legitimate. But when the AP calls the election and Arizona, as now NBC and CNN have finally done, so all the networks have now called Arizona and the presidential election and the president. Have I mentioned that part of the presidential election? Also, Biden won. I don't. Okay. Yeah.
Listen, I got to be honest. Donald Trump's had a hard year, Steph. We got to be sympathetic. The worst thing that could ever happen to Donald Trump happened this year, and you know what that was. Not the impeachment and not being the first president to lose the popular vote twice. Melania's birthday. He's married to a woman in her 50s. It's a living nightmare for him. But at least he got the news that Biden won while he was doing something he loves, cheating at golf. And that, I think, is a consolation for Donald Trump that he'll remember until the meds kick in.
And you because you're a helper, you said, hurry, MAGA. This is your last chance to donate your money to President Trump before you start donating your money to former President Trump. Really, give him even more money. It's how you own the libs.
Seriously, man.
I mean,
whenever
this is the final
grift.
grift.
With any troll, just tell him, hey, donate money to Trump, and then donate money to the Trump Foundation, and then donate money to Trump University. It's how you own the libs. Oh, we libs hate it when you give more money to Donald Trump. Really, it owns us.
I mean,
it's the last part of this part of the grift. That's all it is.
Yeah. And I love him. It's all magical, full circle. He tweeted, highly respected Ken Starr, Pennsylvania's 3-day extension of the mail-in ballot deadline is constitutional travesty. Legal scholars agree. And you said Ken Starr went from impeaching a president for fellatio to performing fellatio on an impeached president. That is the level of historian that a lot of people don't reach that you do, Sir John.
Yeah, John Meacham is my bitch. I told him that last week. Yeah. I mean, but it's scary. This is a really uncertain time. We don't know what. I mean, this is the most uncertain time in U.S. history since that time that Dick Cheney had heart surgery and Bush was almost president. Like that, it's that level of scary right now. I'm still mad about Bush. I'm still mad about Iran-Contra. I look forward to being angry about Trump for decades to come. Every one of Trump's supporters will deny they ever voted for him in 10 years, and I'll still be mad about stuff.
I mean, we were saying, John, it really is. You expect all of this from Trump, but the Republican Party, that they will remain despicable with him till the bitter end. Even people who try to step out and do the right thing, right? James Lankford, the senator, said, if they don't start giving intelligence briefings, I'm going to step in. Well, so then he has to sort of walk it back like, I don't know if he won yet. Right, here it is.
During the entire campaign since this past summer, Joe Biden and President Trump, who always receives it, have received intelligence briefings every day. That's once you get past the convention time, both candidates receive that because you don't know who is going to be the president. So that's continued out throughout the campaign. That's now stopped for Joe Biden. I think we should continue that because we still don't know who the president's going to be at this point.
Right?
Yeah.
So he has to. They have to say it. That's the loyalty oath.
James Lankford said so, and James Lankford is really a tribute to the enduring legacy of Jim Henson. I mean, just look at the technology; it's incredible. Yeah, the enablers are also going to be there, but in fairness, at least the Republican Party now can start to care about the deficit and the COVID-19 death count. Watch for Fox News to begin caring about. Outraged about those two things. I'd say around the third week of January. Steph.
Yeah, look what Joe Biden did now. Look at the death count in the economy. Look what he's done.
Charlie Kirk is calling it the Biden virus by Valentine's Day. You'll see.
Oh my God! Wait, more James Lankford, please. Here we go.
At this point, there are a lot of questions about a lot of states.
No.
I completely trust the president trying to be able to push some of these issues.
No.
There are unresolved issues that we find in multiple states. We don't know what the quantities are yet. People said, it may be a big number, maybe a small number. We don't know yet.
Yes, we do.
But we know there are issues. So allow the legal process to go through, allow the hand recount to happen in Georgia. And once we get all past that, then we'll know who the actual winner is.
Yeah.
But at this point, we don't know.
Yeah.
So both sides
all right, you're disgraceful. You're disgraceful. All right, stop talking. Stop talking.
I'm still talking.
Stop talking. John Cornyn said, I think it's all part of the transition if, in fact, he does win, Joe Biden. Susan Collins, said that Biden should be getting... She said Biden should be getting briefings right now. But she said, adding that like any apparent winner, well, that is just the right level of concern, and perhaps both sides. And Mitt Romney said, I think it's very much in our national interest to have the president-elect receiving information. Oh, he called him the president-elect. So for Romney, that was, that was almost like drinking like a carbonated beverage. Right?
What bravery. I mean, that's almost like we're criticizing a few of Donald Trump's lies while voting to give him everything he wants. Thank you, Mitt.
Right.
You know what? I'm actually, I have an unpopular view on this, but I want you to hear me out. Mm-hmm. I support Trump demanding a nationwide recount of every ballot, because then we can watch him lose the popular vote for a third time.
Again and again.
I'm so behind it, man.
I like it. Could you take your organ out for me? I saved this for the ecclesiastical mook.
Hang on. Let me unspool.
That takes a while. It takes a while. It's a good thing we're not doing it live. First few rows, a lot of liability there.
Is he pulling a tubing right now?
Yeah, his rod and his staff, man. Woo. Okay, here's my point. Does God allow takesy-backsies? Because Pastor Robert Jeffress attempted to walk back his acceptance of Joe Biden as president-elect. The Dallas megachurch pastor published a column on Fox News that was widely reported. Then he tweeted, don't believe some false media reports that I've broken with our great president, Donald Trump. I support him completely. We do not have a president-elect until the Electoral College votes on December 14th. He had explicitly described Biden through the column as president-elect, and then urged his followers to accept him as president, ask God to bless him, and pray for him. But what is God's position on takesy-backsies?
Well, see, God just got prayer ID installed, so he can tell when it's somebody he doesn't want to talk to.
Okay.
Calling him up. God still has dial-up. Look, it's really simple, and this is what you guys got to remember when you deal with these revoltingly fake Christians. Yeah. Every person claiming to be a Christian who supported Donald Trump voted for G them by the P when he promised to turn away war refugees. There is no Jesus-based case for Trump. You cannot use the New Testament to defend Trump. And just I'm not even joking anymore. I just say to every one of these fakes, I say to them, tell me right now one teaching of Jesus that Trump is not the opposite of. Tell me one teaching of Jesus you didn't vote against when you picked Como over Caligula. Just one. Because Robert Jeffress is just the tip of the iceberg. Yeah. The media is the villain, because the media has allowed these people to be normalized as calling themselves Christian. If you actually read the Jesus parts, nowhere does he say stand outside clinics and scream at women. Anti-abortionism has taken over Christianity in this country, and Jesus was not against abortion. I'm going to say this again. There is no way to support Donald Trump and call yourself a follower of Jesus. I don't even have a punchline for this. I'm so infuriated at our media for allowing this to go on. The only thing they have in common, two things. They hung out with hookers and they both use ghostwriters. That's it.
All right, John, I'm going to see you in about an hour to do the thing for the thing, tape the thing for the thing about the thing we're doing. But I love you and I miss you already.
Look, I just want to say one last thing. The American people chose their first woman vice president. This is incredibly positive, and it happened only 4 years after we chose our first woman president.
Yes.
And it's nice to get our order for once, isn't it?
They got our order right finally. Love you. Mwah.
Peace.
Bye.
See you in a bit, John.